Okay, so this is sample 4. First question. As I promised you, I'm going to do the correction for your final exam preparation. Question 1. Create a new workbook based on Excel simple template sales report. How to create a new Excel template? We have first to click on Start, type Excel, and the Excel application will appear here. You click on it. Excel file will open, Excel program will open, create a new workbook based on the Excel simple template sales report. So here in the search, I have to search for sales report, then click on enter. When you click on enter, different types of templates will open. Click on sales reports because the question is saying you want to have to create a template. You have to create a new workbook based on the sales template report. Click on create. And now you have this new template called sales report. Save this workbook in the folder CXL test, naming it final report. Then close all opened workbook, file, save as, computer, Excel test. The new name is final report. Final report. Then save. Okay. Close all open workbooks. So I have to close everything related to Excel. Close. And that's it. This is covering question 1 and the question. During these videos, if you want to repeat any of the questions, you can just pause it, go back, and you can see it again. So during the video, I'm not going to repeat, but if you want to repeat, you can do backwards or forward. Open the workbook invoice 539 located in the folder CXL test. Add a new sheet, naming it quarter 4. So we have to open the workbook invoice 539, which is this one. And I have to add a new sheet, and I have to name it quarter 4. Click on it, click on new sheet. You can double click to change the name, or you can right click, rename. Both of them are the same. So I'm going to double click on it. I'm going to write quarter space 4. Question 3 done. Change the colors of every sheet to be different. So I have to change the color of these sheets so that each sheet has a different color. How can we change the color of a sheet? Right click on the sheet, tab color, and we give it the color. Right click on quarter 4, tab color, and we give it another color. Right click on quarter 2, tab color, and we give it a third color. Then we right click on quarter 3, and we choose another color. I'm going to choose orange here. So question 4 done. In the sheet quarter 1, insert a column between column C and column D. Okay, all of these types of questions, it's very important here to understand and to know that each question can be or should be considered as 2 phases. The first phase is we have to know what do we have to do, and the second phase we have to know where we have to do it. So once you identify from the question what do you have to do and where you have to do it, you should be able to solve the question. So here in the sheet quarter 1, so I cannot do it in quarter 3 because I have to go to quarter 1 because what I have to apply should be applied on quarter 1. And now I am not in quarter 1, now I am in quarter 3. So if I want to go to quarter 1, I click on quarter 1, and this will take me to quarter 1. I have to insert the column between column C and column D. So this is C and this is D. If I want to insert something between column C and column D, I have to click on column D because Excel always insert to the left, not to the right. If I want to insert something between here and here, I have to click on the second one. I have to click on C. If I clicked on C and I want to insert the column will be inserted between B and C. So undo. If I want to insert between C and D, I click on D, then right click, then insert. Then type quantity in the cell D2. So in D2, I have to type quantity. So question 5 done. Type 5792 in the range D3, D6. D3 to D6, I have to type 5, 7, 9, 9, and 2. Question 6 done. Very easy. Change the width of the column A, B, C, and D to be the same as E. So A, B, C, and D, those 4 columns should have the same size of the same width of E. I don't know what is the size, what is the width of E, so I'm going to click on E, right click on it, column width. So column E is 15. Then select on A, B, C, D at the same time, right click, column width, and I have to write here 15. So change the width of the column A, B, C, and D to be the same as E. First, we right click on E to identify what is the width of E. Then we apply the same width on A, B, C, and D. Change the format of the cell C3, C6. So the range C3, C6. When we say range C3, C6, that means from C3 to C6. We want to change the format of the range C3 to C6 to be the same as E7. So C3, C6 doesn't have Saudi Riyal, doesn't have comma, doesn't have decimal places, but the cell E7 here has all the format needed. So I have to apply the same format that I have here. How to work with Format Painter? As we discussed in the class, Format Painter is 3 steps, or we can say 3 clicks. Format Painter is 3 steps or 3 clicks. The first step or first click is click on the source of the format. This is the source of the format. Second step is click Format Painter. So first I click on the source, then I click on Format Painter. The third step or the third click is click on the destination where I want to apply this format. So step 1, click on the source. Step 2, click on Format Painter. Step 3, select or click on the destination, which is the unit price C3, C6, and it will be applied. Okay, if you want to repeat it, you can repeat it through the video. We are done with Format Painter. I'm going to delete this. In the range E3, E6, E3, E6, type the formula that calculates the total price of each product. We need to calculate the total price of each product, where total price is equal to quantity multiplied by unit price. So total price, because it is formula, it starts with equal. Total price is equal quantity multiplied shift 8 by the unit price. Then I click on enter. From where I know this? We know this from the formula here, because here it is saying that in the range E3, E6, I click on E3, the first one, type the formula that calculates formula. That means I have to click on equal, calculate the total price, I have to calculate this one, of each product, where the total price, this is equal to quantity, which is this one, multiplied by unit price, which is this one. Then I click on enter. If I want to apply it to the other cells, as you know, you click and drag like this, fill the range with the correct formula. Question 9 done. 10. Calculate the net to pay after adding the tax and the cell E9. Then save the file, save the changes in the same file and location. So here I want to calculate the total or the net to pay. As we also discussed in the class, if it is tax or discount, we have 5 things that we have to do or we have to write. Definitely because discount and tax should start with equal. I'm not going to count equal. They should start with equal. So if I want to calculate the tax, it is amount plus amount multiplied by percentage. Amount plus amount multiplied by percentage if it is tax. If it is a discount, it is exactly the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's why I have 5. 5 again. So if it is discount, also it is 5. So amount minus amount multiplied by percentage. Okay, so this is how we do it. If you want to calculate the tax of an amount, we click on the amount plus amount multiplied by the percentage of the tax. If it is a discount, so we click on the amount minus amount multiplied by the percentage of the discount. Here, in this example that we have here, in this sample that we have here, the amount that we are dealing with is this one, which is the sum of all prices. Okay, so here we have a customer, and this is an invoice. In this invoice, the customer had to pay both product for both a mouse, both an Acer keyboard, a screen, and CD box. And the total price of everything keyboard is 2,655 Saudi Riyal. And we have 10% tax on this price here. And here we want to calculate the net to pay that this customer has to pay after adding tax. How to calculate this? Definitely, because its formula should start with equal. And we have to memorize this equal amount, which is the total before discount, plus the amount itself, multiplied by percentage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 things we have to click on, equal then 5 things, then click on enter, and here we have the total that the customer has to pay after adding the discount to it, amount plus amount multiplied by percentage. Okay, so all of this only for you to see it. And after this, we click on save, and you save the changes in the same file name and location. So file, save, and I'm going to close it because we finished from it. Okay, so this is done. Open the workbook grading 883 located in CXL test. Select foundation 1 sheet, merge the cells A22, B22, and type average in it in bold. So open the workbook 883, grading 883. Select foundation 1, this is foundation 1. Merge the cells A22, B22, A22, B22. Merge and center, and type average, and make it bold. Okay, sure, we can use Ctrl B to remove the bold or apply the bold again. Calculate the average grade of the student's grades in the cell C22. So in cell C22, you need to calculate the average grade. Click here, then click on average, and this will take all the student's grades. Then enter. Move the foundation 2. Okay, so we are done with all of these. Okay, move the foundation 2 sheet to be between foundation 1 and foundation 3 sheets. So we have to move foundation 2, and we have to place it between foundation 1 and foundation 3. Foundation 2, we place it between foundation 1 and foundation 3 sheets. And this is also done. Sort the data in ascending order by foundation and descending order by grade. In the sheet, all foundation data. So again, I don't just start doing the sort, but I have to identify where I have to do the sort. So I need to do the sort in ascending order by foundation and descending order by grade and the sheet or foundation data. So first I have to click on the sheet or foundation data, which is here. And as we discussed in the class, if you want to do the sort is here. But we have two types of sort, or we have only one level, and we use, if it is only one level, we use this one or this one. Or it is more than one level. So we have to do two sorts at the same time. If you need to do two sorts at the same time, you have to use custom sorting. So the first thing, we click inside the data here, then we go to sort, custom sort, and according to the question, we just follow the questions. The question is saying that we have to sort the data in ascending order by foundation. So sort by foundation, values, because it is ascending, we click A to Z. And descending order by grade. So this first level is done. The first level is done. Foundation, ascending. We have end, because we have end, so we don't have only one level, we have two levels. So here, the first level is in ascending order by foundation. I'm going to change the colors to green. So sort data in ascending order by foundation and descending order by grade. So this is another level, and both levels should be done at the same time. Because both levels should be done at the same time, we have to use custom sort. So again, sort, custom sort. The first level is ascending order by foundation, A to Z, and the second level is descending order by grade. Grade, descending, that means largest to smallest. Click on it. And now we have two levels. We can add as many levels as we want, but here in the question is only two levels. So I'm going to click on OK. Now, the grades are sorted in ascending order of the foundation. So foundation 1, then foundation 2, then foundation 3. And descending order by grade, the grades here are sorted in descending order, that means from the largest grade to the lowest grade inside each foundation. So foundation 1, this is the highest grade. And it goes down, 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 down till it is 0, which is the lowest grade in foundation 1. Then when foundation 2 classes, foundation 2 foundation start again, we have the highest grade of foundation 2 and so on till we have the lowest grade, which is 0 again. And here we have the highest grade in foundation 3, because the sorting is sort this one in ascending order, then this one in descending order. So we are done with question 14. We go to question 15. Add the 10 to the cell C16 in the sheet foundation 1. So we have to go to the sheet foundation 1. Go to the cell C16. Add 10. Whatever you have here, you have to add 10 to it. So here we have 35. If we add 10, it will change to 45. Change the value of the cell C2 to be the same as C21. So here we have 30 in C21, and in C2 we have 90. We have to change the value, that means change the number that you have in the cell C2. I have to change this one. This one has to change. Change the value of the cell C2, so I have to change this one to be the same as C21. It should be the same as this one here, C21. So click here, 30. Now they are the same. Done. In the sheet foundation, to change the value of the cell C5 to 60. So I have to go to the sheet foundation 2, click on C5, and change the value to 60. Done. Delete the range A1, C1 and shift cells up. A1, C1. Right click, delete, shift cells up. Okay. Done. Change the font of the range A1C1 to Arial bold. Make it horizontally and vertically centered. We discussed this in class, if you remember. So change the font of the range A1C1 to Arial bold. A1C1 Arial bold. And make it horizontally and vertically centered. Horizontally and vertically centered. We can control them from here. So because both of them should be centered, I click on these two. Middle alignment and center alignment. Question 20. Rotate the range B1, E1 of the sheet final stat. So I have to go to the sheet final stat, which is this one here. And I need to rotate down the range B1, E1. Select on B1, E1. Click on the rotation. Then rotate text down. Also, as we discussed in class, if you remember, we can, if we click on Format Cell Alignment, we can choose any angle we want. Okay, but now we don't choose. We don't have to choose any angle because the question is clear. They only want to rotate text down. Rotate down the range B1, E1. So this is done. Change the background color of the cell A4 to blue shading from center. A4. This should be very easy. Format cells, fill effects, blue shading from center. Blue from center. Click OK. Click OK. Find the cell with the year 2014 and delete the year. So we need to only delete the year. This is the cell with the year 2014. Click on it and خلاص, done, deleted. This is also very easy. Change the border color of the range B1 E1 to dark blue, text to lighter 60%. So B1 E1, I have to change the border color to dark blue, text to lighter 60%. First, you select on the range, right-click, format cells. You go to border, and here you have to be you have to make attention for this because when you change the color from here, when you decide what is the color that you want, let's say I want the color red, you will see that the colors here has changed. Okay, then I click on OK. If you click here now on OK, nothing will change because even that I chose the color, but I didn't apply it. So the color is not applied. When you click on here, click on red, you choose the color, but you didn't apply it here. First, you have to apply it. Okay, so let me choose first the correct color, dark blue, text to. Dark blue, text to, it will be this one. Dark blue, text to, lighter 60%. Okay. Then we apply it here. You can apply it by clicking one by one, or you can just click on outline and this will select all the outline. Click OK, and this is done also. Remove the format of the range E2, E4. E2, E4, it has a format, and we need to remove this format. Clear format. Done. Insert a text box. Change its size to 3 cm by 3 cm and place it between the cell H1 and G4. So first I have to insert text box. Click on insert. Text box. Put the text box here and click LVSA in it and change the size to format. As you notice that the size here is an inch, but I can type 3 cm. When you click on 3 cm, Excel will convert the centimeter to inch, and here it should be also 3 cm, and Excel will convert the centimeter to inch, and I have to place it between H1 and G4. So this is H1 and this is G4. Okay, so this corner here is in H1, and while this corner here is in G4. So the position of the text box is correct. Apply thick box border on the cell F1. Change the color of this border to red, accent to darker 25%. So first click on F1, similar to what we have done here. right click, format cells, border. But here the difference is they want a thick box border. So I have to choose this one here, not this one. This one's not thick, this one is thick. And change the color of this border to red accent 2, darker 25%. This one, I think. Yes. Then I have to apply it. I'm going to click on outline. This will be applied directly on everything. Click OK, and this is applied. Remove decimal places of the range B3, E3. B3, E3. I have to remove decimal places. I do it from here. Okay, so now B3, E3 is without any decimal places. This is done. Using the names and range located in Foundation 3 sheet, insert a clustered column chart. So I have to go to Foundation 3, using the names and grades, using the names and grades. Inserting charts is really easy. The only thing that you have to do is to select on the source data. So this is the source. I selected on the source of the data that I want to represent in the chart. Selection, insert, column, clustered column. Can you see the name? Clustered column. And I chose 2D because the question didn't mention that I wanted to be in 3D. So using names and range and located in the Foundation 3 sheet, insert the clustered column chart, and done. 29, change the chart type of the chart located in the sheet final stat to a clustered column as well. So I have to go to final stat. Final stat, I have a chart. This chart is a pie chart, and I need to change it to change the chart type to clustered column as well. Click on it, column, and a clustered column. This will convert the pie chart to a clustered column. Click OK, and it is converted now. This is done. Change the data source of this chart to not include the total. So if you notice that here in the average in this chart here, I have the Foundation 1, I have Foundation 2, I have Foundation 3, and I have the total. The question here is asking you to remove the total. I don't want to see the total anymore. So click here, then no total. Okay, so when you click on the chart, you can change the data source whenever you want. Change the size of this chart to 4 centimeter height and 10 centimeter width. Same thing, click on the chart, go to format, 4 centimeter height, 10 centimeter width, and place it between cell K2, Q10, K2, Q10. Okay, this should be done. Okay, so this is Q10. Oh, not K2, 4 cm, and 10 cm. Okay, so this is K2, and this is Q10. Okay, now this is done. K2, Q10. This is also done. Edit the comment in the cell F1 to be deleted. So here, if you notice also, I have a small triangle here, and this small triangle means that I have a comment. Right click on the comment, edit comment, and change it to be deleted. These uppercase. So the comment is updated now, and we are done with this as well. So this is the end of Simple 4. Hope we covered everything in it, and good luck in your exams.